Well, good morning, Cole Canyon Coyotes. Welcome to our Friday Flag video. We appreciate you tuning in each week. Let's begin our Friday Flag video as we always do with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Guys and girls, a quick reminder about what to bring to school and what to leave at home. Please bring only these items appropriate for school: a pencil box, notebook, silent reading books, other items to support your learning. Items that you should leave at home are Pokemon cards, toys, electronics, or other items of value that could get lost or stolen. Of course, do not bring any dangerous items to school ever. There are heavy consequences for students who violate this safety rule. It's very important. Included in this list of things not to bring are playground balls as well. We have plenty of these in the red cart, so no need to bring your own sporting equipment unless the teacher gives you special permission on a certain day. These items listed above do not relate to your learning and can cause a big disruption, safety risk, or make you sad if lost or stolen. So now sometimes you may get a prize from the school, or you get to pick out of a treasure box in your classroom. These items are fun to win or earn, but need to be taken home that day. And so we thank you for doing your part to bring only what is needed for school and keep those other things at home. Now over to Mrs. Lane for another expectation.
Good morning, students. Today I want to talk to you about something that is important, and that is the letter E in our HERO motto, which stands for, you've got it, encouraging. Being an encouraging friend means helping others feel good and reminding them that they can do great things. You can do this by being kind, saying nice words like, you got this, or keep trying, and being a good citizen here at school. But guess what? Encouraging doesn't mean just helping others. It's also about encouraging yourself. That means using positive thoughts and talking to yourself in a kind way. Sometimes when things get hard, we might think, I can't do this, or I should just give up. But one of the best things you can do is tell yourself that you can do this, or I'll keep going and I'm going to try my best. Remember, you hear a lot of encouragement from your parents, your teachers, and everyone here at school. So let's take some time today to work on encouraging ourselves to be the best that we can be. By doing this, you can be your own hero. You've got this, and we believe in you. Have a fantastic day.
Hi there, today we'll be talking about how to use our awesome play structure in a way that's fun and safe for everyone.
Ready, let's go!
When you're moving up and down the play structure, remember to go at a safe speed. We don't want anyone bumping into each other.
Climb carefully and watch out for other kids so everyone can enjoy the playground.
Next up, the slide. Only one person should go down at a time and always feet first.
Waiting your turn keeps it fun and safe for everyone. When you're on the hand over handbars, make sure you're going in one direction. And just like on the slide, only one person should be on the bars at one time.
That way, everyone gets a chance to swing across without bumping into anyone.
The swing wheel is so cool, but remember, you need to be tall enough to reach it with your hands on your own.
And always make sure you're swinging safely from the structure to the ground, no jumping off. When you're climbing the rock wall, take your time. Be sure to hold on tight and climb up carefully.
And remember, never jump off the rock wall. It's safer to climb down when you're finished.
The play structure is such a fun part of recess. It's a great way to have a blast with your friends.
Just remember, staying safe helps everyone have a good time. Let's make sure we all play safe and keep the playground fun.
Thanks for watching, and remember,
Safety first and fun always.
All right, well, hello students and staff. As you all know, every Friday video, we get a chance to recognize all the students from each grade level who have earned that hero shout out from their teacher. Those are students who have shown what it means to be helpful, encouraging, respectful, and outstanding in class and school. So let's get started. In kindergarten, for Mrs. Eisinger's class, Brody. And for Mrs. Gorton's class, Graham. In first grade, for Mrs. Cron's class, Hazel. For Mrs. Stringer's class, Addie. For Mrs. Moritz class, Mateo. Mr. Reagan's class, Clark. In second grade, for Mrs. Gonzalez's class, Avery. For Mrs. Garrity's class, Ella. For Mrs. Teresa's class, Clara. For Mrs. Silva's class,
Chris. And in 3rd grade, from Mrs. Hartley's class, Cam. From Mrs. Tope's class, Millie. From Mrs. Hess's class, Zoe. From Mrs. Hewitt's class, Zaini. From Mrs. Levin's class, Monica. And Mrs. Welch's class, Delilah. Now in 4th grade, from Mr. Pace's class, Deanne. From Mrs. Calvio Murray's class, we have Mason. From Mrs. Trujillo's class, we have Addie. From Mrs. Ariana's class, we have Charlotte B. And finally, in 5th grade, from Mrs. Hemrick's class, Valerie. Mrs. Schroeder's class, Amelia and Christian. Mrs. Morandi's class, Azariah. Mrs. Greenstein's class, Cash. Mrs. Reagan's class, Stella. And last but not least, in Mrs. Betsy's class, big congratulations to Kinley. Huge congratulations to all the students who earned that weekly shout out. Just as a reminder, those names are going to be entered in that monthly drawing for that live Friday Flag Assembly, which is coming up for our Veterans Day. Let's go ahead and bring it back over to Mr. Shaw to go and close us out.
All right, thank you, admin team. The 3 of us are so proud of your efforts, guys and girls, to be heroes out on campus and in your classroom. Let's practice that E, being encouraging to ourselves and others this coming week. We hope these Friday Flag videos encourage you to make good choices and that they help you to be part of a dynamic community of learners. Have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you back on Monday. Take care.